Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel CAD Tutorials for Beginners. And in this tutorial we are going to discuss about how to change the sketch support in CATIA, and based on this we will take an example of pyramid. So how to create a pyramid we will see in this tutorial. So let's start with the mechanical design. Start mechanical design, part design, and here again I will keep the part name as it is. So here we'll discuss about this. First we'll create a sketcher. So let's start with the sketcher. So I will create a sketcher on the YZ plane. So let's create it, and here we'll simply create a rectangle. So now just escape. So if you see, now this is a rectangle on a YZ plane. So let's exit the workbench. So if you want to change the sketch support from YZ to, let's say, XZ, then what we can do is we can go to the part body and we can see this sketch one is created, and if we select it, it will get highlighted here. Just right click on it, and then if you want to directly change the sketch support, you can go to the sketch one object, and here we have option that is change sketch support. So click on it, and here we just need to directly provide this reference, the different reference which we want to change. Like if you want to change from YZ to XZ, we need to select this XZ plane here. So just select this XZ. You can see the sketch support for the sketcher is changed. So now the sketch is on the XZ plane. So let's try, just copy it, and again you can paste in the part body here, and then I will again go to the sketch 2 object, and here go to the change sketch support. So I will again map it with the YZ plane. So here select the YZ plane and then click OK. So now we can use the combine command over here to combine these two sketches. So just select this solid combine, and what we need to provide is the first component is a profile. That is first profile we need to select, which is on a different plane, and similarly the second component, again the profile on the different plane. So here select this first profile and then select this second profile. So you will get a preview over here. So you can see the complete combined object is created, and just click on OK. So you can see the cube is created, which we can also create with the help of pad command. So you already aware of this. You can just create a rectangle on any plane and you can just pad it with a specified length. So in this way you can create this cube. So again let's say I will just close this, I'll just delete this, and now again I will create some different sketch. Just create a sketch on this plane, and here I will use this profile. So let's create anything you want. So any type of sketch you can create. So again I will just exit this workbench, and then again you can just copy this, and again paste in the part body, paste here, and here you can just again go to the sketch object. You can just change the sketch support. I will change it to XZ again. So let's select this XZ. So you can see these two sketches are created now on a different plane. So again you can use the combine command. So let's select this and then select this. So you can see the combined object preview is created, and in this way the combined object is created. So this is very useful. With a simple two sketches we can create with the help of combine. These are the complex profiles we can create with the help of combine command. So in this way we can create a pyramid as well. So I will just delete this, just delete, and again let's create a profile. So click on the isometric view, and then I will create a profile, let's say on this plane. So just create a rectangle, sorry, not rectangle, we will create a triangle over here. So use this profile, and then I will just create one rectangle, not rectangle, sorry, it's a triangle. So we'll just exit this, or maybe you can simply create over here as well, not a problem. So just provide, let's say, just provide the dimensions here. Provide this angle, let's say 50 degree. But here we again need to provide this angle, otherwise, because we must have the same dimensions here. And then here we'll provide again the dimension, let's say the length, let's say 120. So now we have created this triangle. Just exit this. So now what we do it, we again just copy this sketch on this plane. So just again copy and then paste in the same part body. So paste it here. So now we can change the sketch support. So let's change the sketch support from YZ to this XZ plane. So just right click, sketch, change sketch support, and then here instead of this we need to select this. So let's select XZ and then just click OK. So now you can see the pyramid type of structure is created. Just we need to fill the material inside. So now again we can use the combine command. So let's go to the combine, solid combine, and then here again select the profile 1 and then profile 2. So it will create a pyramid structure. So just click OK. So you can see the pyramid type structure is created. So now you don't see the edges here. So to see the edges, you can just change the shading here, and you can take the shading with edges. So you will see the shading with edges is created. So now on the bottom side, these three sections created because we use this as a 2 lines. So that's why actually we should not use that. We can directly use the single line over there. So in this way we can create a pyramid in CATIA. So let's try that. So let's go to the sketch 1. So here we can see these are the 2 lines we have created actually. So just delete those. You can create a single line here, but this we need to create or maybe edit into both the sketches. Let's exit this. So here as well we need to change it. So let's delete this. Let's delete this. Oh, sorry. Just delete it. And here again, actually, I have deleted that dimension wrongly. And this is a 50 degree. And then again, I will add the dimension here. That is 50 degrees. So now it is fully constrained. So just exit this. So the pyramid will get automatically updated, and you can see there are no divisions made here. So in this way you can create this pyramid, and with the help of these combined commands, so you can create a very complex what we can say complex products with the help of these combined commands. In just one command you can create a complex. Just it need 2 sketches to create a combined object. And if you need to change these views, you can just select from here. If you don't want edges, you can just select this without edges, shading only, shading with edges, shading with edges without smooth edge. So different views you can select from this option. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you like this. So do like, and subscribe my channel for more videos. Thank you so much.